The second of your projects is to do an individual project. For this project, you'll choose a software that is commonly used for your major. You will research the software and write a short research paper. By that I mean 1 to 2 pages. And there are specific guidelines that we'll review. One of the most important things is that everyone is to research a different software package. In order to ensure that you're not duplicating, I will start a discussion board where you have to post the name of the software you've chosen. Be sure that you look at the other students' posts to see that you're not duplicating. No two students are to write about the same software. On Blackboard is a list of the common software packages. Since you'll be working with a group during most of the lab time during the Microsoft Word unit, you're going to need to complete a lot of this outside of lab time. If you need assistance, I'll be available during lab or through email. Once again, let's take a look at Blackboard and see where you can access the
announcements page.
resources
Over here
you
on the
need.
left pane, let's select project requirements again. And let's go through the Word link, and you will see another link here now for individual technical report. First, you'll see 3 things: your research paper, your list of software, and your sample research paper that I put up there. You'll also see the how to submit your report. But let's look at this software. On the software list that we have here, I prefer that you use something off of this list. See, they're isolated by majors. Here's your fire academy, your medical. We've developed this list over the semesters with input from students. If you know of another software package you'd like to use, please let me know and we'll talk about it. Let's go back over to Blackboard. And from here, let's take a look at this technical report requirements. On this, the first thing you see here is you need to choose a software that's going to be in your future career. Doesn't have to be related to the business, but just make sure that no one else is researching the same topic. After that, you need to see here that this paper needs to be in MLA format. It must be an essay form, not a list of answers to the questions asked. Plagiarism is not tolerated. I know I've said that several times before, but you'll continue to hear from me on that. I know some information needs to be repeated from websites, but if you have more than 20% of your paper copied, you will receive a 0 on your project. This applies to all projects throughout the class, so do not cut and paste the software information from a website. This is to be in research paper format, and it needs to be your own words. Although a cover page is not part of MLA formatting, it is required for this project. Down below here, you'll see a list of 10 items that you need to, questions that you need to answer. It's things like you need to know, include the name of the software. What type of computer memory is required to run this software? What does the software cost? How many computers can the software be loaded onto with only one license? Considering the group that you're assigned to, does your group need more than one license? Are there additional monthly or annual licensing costs? What task will this software provide for the business you're creating? Then go out to the internet and look at the comments by other people, and you might look it up by reviews by other people. What do people say about this software? And would you suggest this software to your group? Once you have those guidelines, those answers, you can start your paper. And some of the guidelines that we have here is that you need a works cited area. So you're going to have to do references. And those references also need to be in the MLA format. You need a cover page with your full name on it and the class information on it, and a print screen of the software. In the header, you need to have in the right-hand corner your name and the page number. The spacing is at 2 lines. Once again, make this 1 to 2 pages, not including the cover page. I don't want to be reading a whole bunch of 5-page documents, so please make them short. Your document must be spell checked and grammar checked. The next requirement is very, very important. You need to go to the Reading and Writing Center and have them proofread your document. As you can see here, this is worth 100 points, this project. Having the Reading and Writing Center review your project is worth 30 points. If you do not have this done, the highest score you can get is a 70. I understand that this can be done in person or online, but you must give them time to do the review. So don't go to them on the day before the paper is due and expect them to review the project. What they'll give you is a sheet of paper stating the paper was reviewed. You're going to turn that in with your self-evaluation form and a hard copy of your paper after you submit your paper through Blackboard. This paper is due the 25th of February. Once again, these are the required items, but if you get extremely creative and do include the picture of the software or their logo, I do once again reserve the right to give extra credit. If I go back over here to Blackboard, I have one sample research paper for you. Always, just like in your group flyer, be careful when you use these, look at these samples. Just because they are here as samples does not mean that they are absolutely perfect. Don't use all caps. This is a sample of a cover page. And of course, you saw in the instructions I needed to have a print screen, and I don't have that here. But here's your header, and you can take a look at some of these, some of the way he did this, and the works cited. You see the works cited here. And up here in the bulk of the document, there's your references. Do not use this sample and insert your information, because that's, once again, that's going to be plagiarism. So I'm going to let you take time, take a look at this sample, see what is there for you, take a look at the requirements, your self-evaluation form, and start thinking about what software you want to use. So good luck, and I'll see you on Wednesday.